Are you getting excessive text messages from random numbers that you've never heard before? They're reaching out to you. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's so good to see you again. Long time no see. But they don't actually tell you who they are. Are you receiving phone calls from people that you haven't talked to in such a long time? Or are you receiving all of this all at once? If so, then you might be a victim of gang stalking. Now, there is a spiritual component to this. I'm not really going to dive into that. There's other channels that will explain that. But I am going to talk about it on the side of narcissism and narcissistic gang stalking. If this is something that you guys are interested in, keep watching. And if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to support channels like these. Alright, so what exactly is gang stalking? And why am I being gang stalked? What does it mean? And how does it have anything to do with narcissism? Well, as you know, narcissists love to hoover. They love to come back around after they've been gone for months, years, decades. They always seem to come back around. Now, gang stalking is a form of a hoover, but it's more extreme. So, narcissists tend to have flying monkeys. People that are on their side no matter what. They've given these people lies about you from the day one, and these people could be their friends, their family members, your friends who have turned their back on you because they were jealous of you, and they decided to take the narrative that the narcissist has painted about you. Now, these people are completely the opposition. They are not your friends at all. Also, gang stalking can also be done through real life stalkers, people that you actually don't even know, that have gotten your information from maybe the internet or from a close friend of yours, and now they have implemented ways to torture you. Now you're like, man, I got rid of that narcissist. I thought I was done with torture. Oh no, you are not going to be done with torture, because when you open the portal to a narcissist, when you enmesh your life with a narcissist who is suffering on the inside, who is living on hell or in hell on earth, they are not going to let any of their victims just go away easily. The one thing they hated the most about you was the fact that you were so happy, you were so kind, you were so giving. All of the things that they love to exploit about you, they hated, because internally inside of them, they can't understand, how can anyone be this nice? That's not possible. They're manipulative. They're being nice and kind and helpful because they are in turn trying to manipulate me. They cannot understand that people actually can function from the state of love. They don't. They function from the state of hate. So with the gang stalking, you'll notice that there are people that have tapped into your line. Maybe it's via social media, maybe it's via phone. They have found a way to get into contact with you. Now, I will cover a tiny bit of the spiritual component, because if you guys are into that more esoteric ideology, then this will resonate with you as well. So with the spiritual, but I will talk about that towards the end in case people that don't really believe in that want to listen to it. So the narcissists, they despise your entire existence. And the main goal of the narcissist is to destroy you. They want you to hate yourself so much. They want to torture you so much where you decide to just kill yourself. That is their ultimate goal. They want you to get rid of yourself on this earth. If the minute you do that, they have won. That is the ultimate high for them. It is so sick and so sadistic, but it is the truth. And knowing this truth, you have to protect yourself. Now, you've noticed that you've been receiving all of these random text messages. And normally, you may have responded to them, and maybe you did respond to them because you were curious. And that's one part of the human psyche that can get us in trouble. our curiosity. We want to know, who is this? Who is reaching out to us? Instead of actually thinking the why. If someone is reaching out to you without leaving a voicemail message, without giving you context as to who they are that's messaging you, then you should proceed to believe that maybe this is a stalker or someone who doesn't have your best intention or best interest in mind. This is not a friend, but a foe. This is how foes move. They move incognito, and they are hidden in plain sight. Narcissists will do anything to get your attention, and once you have discarded them, or if they discarded you and you finally healed and want nothing to do with them, they can no longer reach you. Maybe they tried to reach you, you blocked their number. They need your attention. They are sick of attention. They need everyone's attention. And maybe you were a great supply of attention. I know for me, I grew up in an unhealthy narcissistic situation with a parent. So I learned early on, even if I don't feel that way, I need to give people my attention because that is the kind thing to do. Now that I'm older and I've learned about narcissism and I have overcome, I don't give you my attention unless I want to. If you don't just willy-nilly get my attention at all, I have to want to actually actively give you my attention. And if I don't want to do that, I will not. That is my boundary, and it's such a strong boundary that I do have. So again, they want your attention. Maybe they have reached out to the people that they've turned against you, and they have all collectively, and it can even, this is more of the esoteric spiritual side, but it can even go into a subconscious thing where they subconsciously know, okay, this person is no longer responding to the head honcho, right? The main narcissist. So we all need to infiltrate, and we all need to harass and keep annoying this human, this soul, because this soul is too happy. This soul is living too much of a good life. We need to continue to harass. And that's when you'll notice repetitive text messages. You'll start to notice emails. All of this stuff will start happening at once. You'll notice people reaching out to you that you haven't talked to in years. All of a sudden, why? Why all of a sudden is this happening? It's because that narcissistic person is trying to contact you in all their being on a subatomic level, is trying to reach out to you because they need help, they need your attention, they need money, and they can't reach out to you anymore. And this could even be in the form of witchcraft and sorcery, if you want to dive into that as well. And they conjured up spells and things to get all of the flying monkeys that have ever existed in your life, all of the agents that are sent from the pit of hell to torture you, to deviate you from your God-given assignment. They will all start to appear. And how you know that they are from the same source is the intent behind it. Now, you can't always learn the intent, but the intent is the same. What you can identify is the feeling. Now, a lot of people like to think through the logical mind, and that's wonderful. But when dealing with demonic spirits and narcissists and things that operate on a very, very different frequency, it's important to tap into your meditative state to identify frequencies. How do you feel? How do you feel when you are getting a text message from this person and that person and a call from this person? It always resonates the same energy. This is how I know this message is so important, because whatever matters to be or people to be are trying to stop me from making this recording, because I had to re-record it over and over again. I'm not really sure as to where I left off, but narcissists have a very keen intuitive instinct about people, especially their victims. They have literally latched onto their victims, their venomous tracking poisonous device. And even when you haven't seen that narcissist for many, 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 many years, they still have their bite of the DNA, of your DNA in them. And I don't know if that's the case, but what I'm saying is they are able to tell when you are happy, when your life is going well. Even if you haven't posted it on social media, even if you haven't told them, they can feel it inside of their inner being, and it irritates their soul, and they have to find any way to disturb your peace. This is why they will send flying monkeys your way. This is why they will hack into the grid. And this is more spiritual. If you guys want more spiritual videos in regards to this topic, let me know. But this is why they'll hack into the grid, hack your phone, and you'll start receiving all of these text messages of annoyance, of irritation, of torment. Because if they can't directly torment you, they will find ways of reaching you and tormenting you, and they know that they've penetrated. Don't respond to any of these messages. Because the thing is, they want you to, they're sending all of this as bait. Okay, they're having these people call you as bait. These people didn't even necessarily want to call you, but because the narcissistic's evil demonic nature is so powerful, when they've made the decision to that, well, you're too happy, I can feel it, we need to start getting all the flying monkeys and everyone together to destroy you. Once you reach out to that person, like, oh wow, I haven't talked to this person in such a long time, they're reaching out to me, this person's all of a sudden reaching out to me, this person's all of a sudden reaching out to me, that's because it's gang stalking. Narcissistic gang stalking. The minute you reach back out to these people, they are on an assignment. And the assignment is to continue destroying you because the narcissist could not finish their assignment. Let that sink in. If you guys want more on this topic, I can dive deeper, and deeper. Let me know. Comment down below if you are being gang stalked and you want to talk about it and do some narcissistic recovery healing and coaching. Please reach out to me. I will leave all the information in the description. Reach out to me. We can definitely talk. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.